Hello and welcome to the cryptocurrency news channel. So I'm going to tell you what I think is going to happen tomorrow because tomorrow is kind of judgment day for the market and for crypto because the CPI numbers actually come out. The target right now is 8.5. If we're way above 8.5, we're screwed. If we're way below 8.5, we're doing okay. My guess is that we're going to be like a little bit below, maybe 8.4 or 8.3. That will induce a small rally in the NASDAQ, which will actually carry over to crypto. Now, there's coins that could be really helped by this. One of them could actually be Luna. Luna has basically died because it fell another 50% today because it could not reestablish the peg. The peg actually of UST, it's actually now 85 cents instead of hanging around 90 for a day. And Terra Luna has actually been sacrificed to actually in order for to try to prop up UST. So the thing about that is if you're actually a coin in Terra Luna's reserve, you're going to suffer. Maybe not so much Bitcoin, but because like they're going to actually sacrifice their reserve coins in order to prop up Terra Luna. That's what their reserve is for. Once something like this happens, what they do is they basically sell the coins that are in Terra Luna's reserve and to actually get capital to basically peg UST. But the problem is since everything dies at the same time, as they're actually selling these coins, they're also bringing down the price, which actually devalues their reserve. So they don't really have any true way to deploy the capital, and they don't really have a plan because I don't think they planned very well for this because they didn't think it would happen. So between the Citadel attack and the market actually dropping, Terra Luna basically went down, but it also dragged several other coins down as well, i.e. those in its reserve. So Luna does have some responsibility for dragging Bitcoin down as far as it's actually fallen, because once UST came under attack, they actually deployed or sold the Bitcoin in their reserve, which actually made Bitcoin go down even more. So Terra does have a part in all of this. Plus, like, it's made people lose faith in stable coins and crypto. Maybe like just algorithmic backed stable coins. People definitely have lost in stable coins. But either way, a rise in Bitcoin price may not help Terra Luna as much now because basically they already emptied their Bitcoin reserves. So Bitcoin could actually bounce back in a pretty big way. And since Terra Luna can no longer sell it to actually peg UST, they won't have that negative effect. I think for Luna, like a couple of big guys like Jump, they're trying to like repeg UST, but they're going to have to think of new ways. I think they're going to have stablecoins or USD to back UST next time. But BTC should actually do fairly well tomorrow if the numbers come out like I expect. I expect 8.3 to 8.4. I think a couple hundred points in the NASDAQ, maybe 1,000 or 2 points, hopefully in Bitcoin. That's actually what I'm hoping. Maybe Bitcoin can get to around 33,000 and then we'll actually take it from there. Coinbase stock is down, and a lot of crypto stocks and tech stocks have actually been pummeled. But I think tomorrow we'll see a bit of a relief rally because the numbers are going to be better than what people actually thought. So that's kind of like my prediction for tomorrow. But it does not help Terra Luna. It's basically being pwned right now, and it doesn't seem to have a great way to actually repeg really, really fast. And of course, Terra, BTC, and whatever else in its reserve is actually going to be sacrificed. So if one of these stable coins, actually, if an algorithmic stablecoin is buying a lot of reserve, you probably don't want to buy too much of that reserve token if Bitcoin is dumping because the algorithmic stablecoin will sell the reserve in order to save its own basically to preserve its own peg. But overall, BTC I think will actually do pretty well tomorrow. I could be wrong. The CPI could come out more than we thought. But overall, I do think inflation kind of has hit ahead, and I do think peak inflation has already been reached. But that's what I'm basing my basically basing my predictions on. So that's the news for today. Let me know what you think. Like and subscribe. Hit that bell notifications button, and I will see you guys later.